What's up, brothers and sisters? Do you feel it?
Goosebumps everywhere.
Goosebumps. Do you know that next year, that is 2024, France will be hosting the Olympics? You know the Olympics, right? Yes. And do you know what has taken over Paris? Bedbugs. Those parasites which suck onto your blood.
Oh my goodness.
The little vampires.
I get even goosebumps just talking about them.
The deputy mayor of Paris warned that.
And it's great news, yeah, for Africans.
He
We are
said no one
celebrating.
is safe. No one is safe. That means the whole of
We are celebrating.
France.
But the reason we are talking about this story is not because Paris has bedbugs. Who cares? I mean, we want to highlight the significance of bedbugs or these insects and all these small
the
animals,
parasites,
the
the ones that
parasites.
suck your blood.
Yeah,
You
like
know the
vampires.
meaning of blood is like life. They suck the life form out of you.
Yeah. So we want to signify it with
African spirituality.
African spirituality, the significance that it has on African spirituality. So when a home is infested by bedbugs, or even parasites, all these small parasites, in most countries in Africa, it has a deep spiritual meaning.
Yeah.
It's not just bedbugs, it's an attack spiritually. So I'm going to read from ancestral voices who have broken down the meaning of this spiritually so that we can understand it and we can get, why it's such big news for Africa.
Yeah. Ancestral Voices is founded by Dalian Adolfo from Ghana and Verona, his wife, from Jamaica. If they live in the UK and they have a very deep background of African spirituality, they have traveled across Africa looking for the African spirituality which we lost when we were forced into new
cultures,
new religious and spiritualities.
Yeah.
So you can go check them, Ancestral Voices, on
Instagram,
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube,
They
Facebook. They are there,
And if
you
you
learn
want
a lot.
to wake up in terms of spiritual awakening of our African spirituality, do
Check
make
them
sure
out,
that you
and
check
they have
them
our website, ancestralvoices.co.uk.
So she wrote a thread
On X.
yeah, and she said, "So I've just been made aware of the outbreak of bedbugs in Paris, and it instantly reminded me of an article I wrote a few years ago in which I correlated bedbugs with spiritual parasites." So you can also check out. There's a full article on this.
Yeah,
Like a
we will leave a link on the description.
All right, okay. She says, in the example of bedbugs, they are parasitic insects that feed off their hosts. In the vein, they can be likened to that of vampires in European mythology, which are creatures known to absorb the life force via blood of the living.
Blood-sucking creatures can be found in folklore across the Americas. The succulent is found in countries including Trinidad, Guadeloupe, Dominica, and St. Lucia. It is a flying shape-shifting old woman who bites her victims and drinks their blood for spiritual powers. The creature is also referred to as by other names across the region, such as Olehigo in Guyana, Loup-garou in Haiti and Louisiana. Spiritual parasites, with the continuing coups across France's former African colonies, and recently pulling out of Niger after years of extracting their resources. This very much seems like manifestation of one's karma.
So, don't you feel like our ancestors have woken up
yeah.
and fighting a war in a very,
Because for centuries,
yeah.
or for a whole century we can say, or almost a century, France has been that bedbug on the Francophone countries.
Sucking.
It's still a bedbug. But now the bedbug has gone back home. And we can also see that, interestingly, that bedbug we can see the symbol of bedbug going back home and infesting their areas.
Exactly.
And the bedbug leaving these countries in form of the ambassador going back.
And their army
military going back.
Exactly. The same bedbug that has been killing, shooting our Africans, sucking blood out of the lives of Africans in the form of terrorists and whatever, now going back to resuck that blood.
Yeah, so it means it's a symbol that the bedbug is going back home.
Exactly. And what more can we say than celebrating? I think it's time to celebrate. We celebrate. celebrate our ancestors for their awakening. We celebrate them because they have given us the wisdom to know that this has been happening over time and it's time France goes back home.
Yeah, so guys, let us know what you think. Thank you, Ancestral Voices, Dalian and Verona. We love you so much, and thank you for the step that you take every day to wake up Africans from the slumber of not knowing our spirituality. So guys, let us know what you think. And if you believe in something else, don't beat us. We are allowed to
base our own opinions.
Yeah. But let us know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.